gosh, I don't know if I should share this actually. I would have somebody come over. I remember the selfies, I remember the hair extensions, I remember the fake eyelashes. Why do I need to be the best looking person in the room? Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name's Janelle and I make both faith-based and lifestyle content, and I'm actually working on getting a schedule together so where I'm posting faith-based content on Mondays and more laid-back lifestyle content on Thursdays. So today's video is going to be on one of my convictions, which is vanity. I am nervous about this one. I was very confident posting my hustle culture video, my gym video. I have many conviction videos, which I'll have linked below. The only other one that made me feel uncomfortable a little bit was modesty, and guess what? That's the video that blew up. In this video, I'm specifically speaking to women. Men can be vain in their own ways and women can be vain in their own ways. This is truly to women that feel like they need to look a certain way, or they're just overly obsessed or bonded by looks. But to start us off, I'm going to read you the definition of vanity. There's no holding back in this definition. Vanity, inflated pride in oneself or one's appearance. Conceit, something that is vain, empty, or valueless. I'm not here to say stop wearing makeup, that is bad, stop doing your hair. That is very much religion, very much law and rule based, and that is not what Christianity is. And the reason I'm filming this video today is because I got my hair done today, so it really made me think. Why I'm making this video is because I was in a situation that you might be into, where you feel like you have to wear a certain amount of makeup or have your hair picture perfect anytime you leave the house. If you are spending more time getting ready than living in what you were getting ready for, that's a problem. Now, getting ready with your friends, that's super fun. Choosing outfits, putting makeup on, like maybe you're putting makeup on your friend, like that is fine. I don't know about you, but I definitely used to analyze makeup YouTubers, beauty gurus, and see exactly what they were doing, who had flawless skin, how they made it look that way, and trust me, I had horrific acne, so I wore makeup to cover that up too. That was like my biggest reason for that, and I don't think there's really a problem with that. The problem is how insecure I felt if anybody were to run into me and I didn't have makeup on. It saddens me now, but before I'd be like, no, don't take a picture of me, I don't have makeup on. Oh my god, I can't run into that person, I don't have makeup on. I had a crush at work that I ran into at the gym. I hid in the bathroom for 20 minutes because I didn't want him to see me without makeup on. And I was afraid that he might think that I was doing number two. But then I told myself, maybe he thinks I'm in the sauna, because I think he might have seen me, but I ran away. Come to find out, he did see me. We don't want to live life like that, hiding because we don't feel like we look a certain way, because we're believing the lies of the enemy that we need to not look like ourselves, not look like who God created us to be and look like. God literally knit us together, and we don't want to look like that. We want to wear a ton of makeup. This isn't everybody that wears makeup. I'm not speaking to all women. This video is not intended for every woman out there. It's intended for those that feel this way. If you don't want anyone to see you without a pound of makeup on, then this video is for you. When you fast from something, that's when you really start to think about why you even do what you do. So there's a YouTuber, Nava Esther, who fasted from a mirror. She stopped looking at herself in the mirror every day because she was obsessed with people calling her beautiful, with her feeling beautiful, and it started to overtake her. And she realized that the mirror became an idol. So she didn't look in the mirror for 30 days and did not worry about what she looked like. It's not like you never have to be in front of a mirror again, and that's another reason why I wanted to film this video with my hair done, and I planned on doing my makeup while I was filming this, but I'm getting a little too passionate for that now. And that's why I want to film this now, because I went through a period of fasting. I just eliminated everything. All at once. Not everybody's experience is like this, but mine was. I eliminated the gym. I eliminated the hustle culture grind mentality where I was like becoming my own God and creating my dream life. And I fasted from makeup. I fasted from doing my hair. Like I fasted from friends. There were like people that I stopped talking to for a little bit, because for me it just happened all at once, and it was a whirlwind of reevaluating everything and praying and like seeing everything in a different light. So Makeup and hair was one of those things. I started to see old pictures of me with pounds of makeup on my face and the dark makeup. And I don't know if it's just me, but when I look at me and even others with dark makeup, I feel like there's an emptiness inside. I feel like it correlates, and that could be wrong. I wrestled with the idea of, am I not really gonna wear makeup anymore? Like, am I done with that? And then I realized, no, I think I was subconsciously fasting from that too. And taking those steps back and realizing, wait, gosh, I don't know if I should share this actually. Well, I will. I used to, prior to all of this, I would have somebody come over after he went out drinking, and I would be, you know, ready for bed, no makeup, and I would put concealer on to cover all the spots I didn't want him to see. I would curl my eyelashes so that it didn't look like I was wearing mascara, but at least my lashes were lifted, so maybe I'll look a little bit cuter, and just like do all these little things to make him think I look better naturally. Ugh. That situation didn't work out, and I'm very glad it didn't. But this topic of vanity ties into so many other topics. It's people pleasing, it's idolatry. There's a lot that goes into it, and this is what I want people to know. It's like, you don't have to wear all that. And sometimes you just feel like you have to go to work with a ton of makeup on, or you have to look a certain way. And I don't think we should just go, you know, rolling out of bed, maybe brush your hair. For me, it's easier said than done because I work remote half of the time, so I'm home and I don't have to wear makeup. But there are people that put on makeup just to be in the house because it makes them feel good. So back to the fast. A lot of my fasts are intentional. So I didn't tell myself I was going to fast from this. And that was the same thing with the gym and the same thing with everything else. I didn't intentionally fast, but an intentional fast is amazing because you're fasting for the Lord, you're fasting for God. So if makeup is your thing, or doing your hair, or getting ready for countless hours just to take pictures of yourself and post them, it is something that you might want to do a fast from. Really just take a step back and pray and read verses in the Bible about it, and really just ask yourself and ask the Lord, like, hey, why am I consumed by how people see me? Why do I need to be the best looking person in the room? Why do I want to be the friend that all the guys like? Why can't I let my partner or my friends or my family see me without makeup on? What is so painful about that? There's also just something so rewarding about me getting my hair done today after not doing it for 6 months, maybe more, where when you do these things regularly, it just becomes part of our lives and we don't realize how lucky we are to be able to do things like that. It's not a necessity in my life. It's not something I need. My hair doesn't need to look a certain way for me to step into an office, and it doesn't need to look a certain way for me to show up to that party or whatever. And that's the message I want you to take from this. Don't use it to cover up and change the appearance that God gave you. Don't wear it because you don't like what you see in the mirror without it. Really work on loving who you see in the mirror without it, or maybe removing the mirror for a little bit. Maybe you don't even have to give it up. You don't even have to fast from it. Maybe this video is just a reminder for you to see makeup in a different way, see your hair in a different way. Maybe you hate your curls and you straighten your hair every day. Maybe you hate your frizz and you curl your hair every day. Maybe you're just unhappy with something that God gave you. But is that really going to fulfill you? I encourage you, if you are unhappy with something that you see, to pray about it, talk to God about it. Because now, the things that I was insecure about, my lips, my frizzy hair, I don't even think about anymore. There's so much more to life than my hair being frizzy, or my lips not being big enough, or my nose not being as petite as I'd like it to, for my toes being long. People always make fun of my toes because they're too long. But it is what it is, you know? Like, why are we putting so much energy into that? That is totally something I would tell my prior self. High school, college, those years are so tough and people can make it so hard, but you don't need to change anything. I'm not against it, but I'm here to tell you don't need to. I remember the selfies, I remember the hair extensions, I remember the fake eyelashes, I remember having to do my eyebrows all the time because somebody told me I had a unibrow. I remember all of it. You know what? I'm actually not gonna wear makeup today. I don't even want to. It's not something we need to sit there for 2 hours perfecting. because it's just not important. It's truly not important. This is where I'm going to end the video. I hope that you enjoyed. I'll have my other conviction videos linked below. They're not as messy as this one. I usually have Bible verses to back things up, but this one I really just filmed on a whim. I kind of stuck to makeup, but again, it could be clothes, it could be hair, it could be the mirror, it could be your body, it could be anything. If you have any questions for me or any video recommendations, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye.